It's getting started. Young people love the United States of America.
Okay, it's ready. Alright, so today is all about high functioning anxiety. And of course, how it relates to me, darling. How it relates to me. Okay, so high functioning anxiety might look like, it might look like your phone is falling. Okay. High functioning anxiety. High functioning anxiety might look like irritability. I don't get irritable. I kind of check myself before I wreck myself. I get irritable like one time. Um, but other than that, I think because I've been around so many kids, I guess, and so many just messed up personalities, I'm not always irritated right away. So I'm not really irritable. It's just like sometimes the talking gets to be too much, but that's it. Like, yeah. But if somebody's irritated by some things, it's like you have to really recognize they might have something on their mind. So the anxiety is when something is, it's like it's on my mind. It's making me nervous. It's making me afraid of something. So you have to realize that. So they get irritated, and it's because they can't. Like it's almost like I can't comprehend both conversations at once or both ideas at once. So it's like I'm blocking out something, but somebody else is pushing it back in. So it makes me irritable. It's, the worst one I had was with Blake. I was doing I was at home and I was in Belleville. I was doing a video for class, and Blake wouldn't go to sleep. And I got upset with him, like trying to actually just like put his ass to sleep. And I really realized that, wait a minute, I need to actually start putting him in the videos. You know, like just let him be a part of the video. It's no reason for me not to do. It's no reason for me to do that, to be irritated by what he wanted to do. And so that's just part of him being a kid. So it's like I just had to really check myself before I recognize. I actually had to smack my hand. So that's something like it's like that's what happens. That's when I feel like he wants something, I want something too, and it's just like scratching. But for the most part, I don't get irritable, but other people do, and that's what's happening. It's like you're not letting them comprehend what's going on. And so some people will let you be going through anxiety attack, and they're like, nothing's wrong with you. You're okay. And it's like, you don't know what's wrong with me, and it's not okay. So yeah, sometimes that's it. Obsessive behaviors. I started to develop this like after I found out everything was going on, like washing my hands. And I'm talking about, y'all, I went through it. I just had to keep praying. I didn't want to go outside. I became like claustrophobic, all kinds of stuff. I had to actually get on my knees and pray, like in the like just pray to God, like please don't do this to me right now. But obsessive behaviors, I mean, I was just set to be stuck in the house forever. So it's like when I was going through like all the panic attacks and all this different stuff, it's like that's when it started to happen. And so that's something else. It's like it was something I couldn't control. I just found myself open the door and close the door, open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door, going to go wash my hands, going to go wash my hands. And sometimes it happens if I get too stressed out. So now that I do the show, no obsessive behaviors happen because I talk about. I don't keep it to myself. So it was like that's something you have to be cognizant of. Like I'm talking about. I just wash them. I just wash them until they turn white. You know, it's like I just wash them and keep washing them until my fingers can't even take the water anymore. Like it's just like I was getting there and I had to stop. It's not just, and this was years ago now. I mean, it seems like it's yesterday, but me and my son been doing this since he was 4. So I think that's when he was like 5 or 6 years old. I was starting to get like obsessive behaviors. But I actually prayed about it. Stop. It's not just, but I do. I still have issues with. I like to take showers. I like to take a lot of showers. It's not just being worried. That's what it is. It's not that the person is worried. It's actually that they'll actually have an attack. Like it's like it's something on their mind. If you cannot get it off, it just keeps going over until you just scream. You know, until you just because you cannot push this out. You can't get this person away. You can't. So it's like yeah, you got to get them away. Overscheduling or overworking. Y'all know that I'm like a workaholic. And I'm not because I actually stopped working a lot. Like I stopped working as much as I was. So that's it. And it's probably because I have to move around a lot. Like I have to move around more. So it's hard for me to just like sit down and not and overwork. It's like hard for me now to like just come to the computer and keep researching, even though I'm always researching for everything. So overscheduling or overworking. People think I overschedule myself and I don't, because I can get out of work done. Like, I'm not a person that's like, no, I have to think about it, or I have to, I'm just like, okay, I'll do it. Like, I don't overschedule and I'm always done before it's due. So I do a lot of work, but it's like that's what I have to do to function. I don't watch TV. I listen to music, and now that's getting irritating too. So it's like, it's like some parts of my life that I was enjoying, I can't enjoy. Because first off, I don't have my kid, but it's just like I'm not enjoying everything. Overindulgence, overspending too. Because yesterday I overspent, so I like shopping. Like, I'm like a shopaholic, so overindulgence. That's it. It's just good for you. I don't know, it just feels good. So that's anxiety too. Dizziness or numbness. Sometimes I get there too, like where it's like I feel like I'm not in the same space. But that's what anxiety can look like: sleepiness, or insomnia. If I've had an anxiety attack, I would actually I would go to sleep. Insomnia, to stay up all night. I used to go to sleep. Lack of concentration. That's kind of where the irritability comes in. And avoidance, I start out to avoid doing work. So these are all things: irritability, obsessive behaviors. You're not just, that's just a post, but it's not being worried. Overscheduling, overworking, overindulgence, dizziness and numbers, sleepiness or insomnia, lack of concentration, and avoidance. And I've had anxiety since I was younger. So it's something that I get used to, but I'm not always used to. So that's it. Let's just get. It's a short show today. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns and Brown Sugar Talk on Instagram. Oh my God, no, I'm just on the Black Unicorns because I forgot to hit the button for Brown Sugar Talk. So anyway, I just never hit live. So anyway, that's it. It's on YouTube on the Brown Sugar Talk. I got podcast, and it's on the Black Unicorns on Instagram. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Cheers. I'll see you the same.